Welcome to Chasing Curiosity TV. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Alright, let's get after it. We talk a lot about global hotspots and superpower moves, but what about the nations living with tension every day? Tonight, we're looking at the Philippines, a nation at a crossroads, facing immense pressure in a region that's boiling over. They're not just waiting, they're modernizing their defense. What does that look like on the ground? What gear will their soldiers rely on? We're breaking it down. This isn't about politics. This is about military readiness. We're taking you inside the Philippine Army's arsenal for 2025. From heavy armor to silent drones, we'll show you the tools and ask, is it enough? What happens in the West Philippine Sea has ripple effects worldwide. Let's pull back the curtain and see what the Philippine Army is bringing to the fight. The Philippine Army is the backbone of the armed forces. Boots on the ground, from jungle counterterrorism to defending sovereignty across 7,000 islands. That's a massive challenge, demanding flexibility and resilience. Historically, they relied on old US gear, but warfare is changing. Now, there's a strategic pivot: territorial defense. The Horizon Modernization Program is a multi-billion-dollar push to bring the Army into the 21st century. This means new tanks, artillery, comms, and air assets, a total overhaul. The goal: a multi-domain army, integrated with air and naval forces, able to see, communicate, and strike with precision. Every piece, from soldiers' gear to command centers, must fit perfectly. In the next chapters, we'll break down each category: armor, drones, and more. This isn't just a shopping list, it's a statement of intent. We'll analyze what that statement really means. Let's start with the big guns: armored vehicles. Let's talk armor. For years, the Philippine Army's armored capability was limited. That's changing. The Sabra ASCAD is the centerpiece, a tracked light tank with a 105mm gun, finally giving credible anti-armor punch. The Pandur II 8.8 brings rapid fire support, while upgraded M113A2s add battlefield flexibility. It's a layered approach: Sabra tanks as the core, Pandur IIs for speed, and M113s for support. This is the new face of Philippine Army firepower. If tanks are the fist, APCs are the arms, delivering soldiers to the fight. The ACV-15 is a modern, tracked APC, better armor, better mobility, and carries a full squad. The M113 remains the backbone, upgraded with new engines, armor, and weapon stations. The GKN Simba 6.6 excels in convoy escort and urban patrols, fast and reliable. The goal: infantry moves protected, every time. The lighter footprint: tactical vehicles. Not every mission calls for a tank. Sometimes speed and flexibility matter most. The V-150 Commando was the old workhorse, but it's aging. Enter MRAPs, mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicles designed to survive IEDs. The Jaya Bigfoot MRAP is a new addition: blast protection plus mobility for high-risk patrols. This shift prioritizes soldier safety. The Army also relies on KM-250 and KM-450 trucks, the logistical backbone for supplies, fuel, and troops. The Picture Legacy V-150s being phased out, MRAPs for dangerous patrols, and trucks keeping the Army moving. Every part of this ecosystem matters. It's about getting people and gear to the right place, safely. Now, let's look at the brains of the operation: command and control. 12. Command and control, turning chaos into coordination. Specialized vehicles like the GKN Simba Command variant and M577 Command Post Carrier serve as mobile nerve centers. Packed with radios and computers, they let commanders direct battles in real time. Recovery is just as vital. When a tank breaks down, you need ARVs. The new ASCAD-based armored recovery vehicles and the M88A2 Hercules keep assets in the fight. Robust recovery means you don't lose million-dollar tanks to mud or breakdowns. Command vehicles process info and issue orders. Recovery vehicles keep the force moving. Together, they provide the resilience needed under fire. Without them, even the best hardware is useless. Next, let's talk about the king of battle: artillery. 12. Artillery is the king of battle, striking from miles away. Mortars, 60mm, 81mm, 120mm, give infantry organic, portable firepower, perfect for jungle and mountain warfare. The M101 and M102 105mm howitzers are classics, but new systems are arriving. The Atmos 2000, a 150mm self-propelled howitzer, brings shoot-and-scoot mobility and long-range precision. It can fire and move before enemy counter-battery fire lands. The M119A3 105mm towed howitzer is lighter, airliftable, and digitally controlled, ideal for rapid deployment. The mix mortars for close support, Atmos for long-range strikes, M119A3s for expeditionary ops. This layered approach gives commanders flexible, precise firepower. No matter where the enemy is, they can be reached. But seeing the enemy first is key. Let's look at UAVs and watercraft. The modern battlefield is transparent. Seeing without being seen is a huge advantage. The Elbit Hermes Forum 50 UAV provides 20-hour surveillance, streaming live video to commanders. High-res cameras and sensors mean day and night intelligence, guiding artillery and operations. Smaller tactical UAVs give squads instant over-the-hill recon, saving lives in counterinsurgency. The Philippines is an archipelago, so watercraft matter too. Rigid-hulled inflatable boats and 8-meter patrol boats insert troops, patrol rivers, and interdict threats. These boats work with ground and naval forces, bridging land and sea. Seamless integration is critical for an island nation. Next, let's get down to the individual soldier's weapons. 10. What can a single soldier do against a tank? Let's talk anti-tank weapons. The RPG-7 is a classic, simple, rugged, still effective against light armor. The M72 Law is a lightweight, disposable rocket launcher. Every squad can have one. For modern tanks, the Spike ATGM is a game-changer. Fire and forget, long-range precision. For sidearms, the Army is moving from the old M1911-45 to the modern Glock 17. Lighter, higher capacity, ultra-reliable. The philosophy: simple tools for everyone, high-tech for specialists. Layered defense at every level. The right weapon for every threat. Next, the backbone of the infantry rifles and machine guns. The rifle is the infantry's primary tool. The Remington R4, M4 carbine, is now standard, modular, accurate, and suited for close quarters or vehicle ops. The Daewoo K3 supplements the arsenal, ensuring all soldiers have modern rifles. For special roles, the MP5 submachine gun is compact and accurate, ideal for close combat or vehicle crews. Squad firepower comes from the FN Minimi M249 SAW. High volume, same ammo as the M4. For heavier fire, the FN MAG M240 and the legendary Browning M2 50 cal provide range and punch. These weapons give squads and vehicles the firepower to dominate the fight. Next, how does all this connect? Let's talk communication and support. Advanced hardware is useless without communication. The Elbit Torch system links soldiers, vehicles, artillery, and UAVs into a digital network. Rugged tablets show real-time maps, friendly and enemy positions, and allow instant fire support requests. New software-defined radios keep comms secure, even under jamming. Every unit is a node in this network, sharing info instantly. Utility aircraft like the Short 330 and helicopters like the MBB Bo 105 supply remote outposts and evacuate wounded. These unsung assets keep the Army in the fight. They're the connective tissue holding the force together. Now the final argument. Is this enough? 10. That's the hardware. The tanks, the guns, the drones. But it's not just about equipment. It's about the will, the training, and the strategy behind it. Is the new Army ready for 2025's challenges? The threats are real, both external and internal. Modernization is a statement. The Philippines won't be a passive player. Deterrence only works if it's credible. Constant training and commitment are essential. The best gear is useless without skilled soldiers and sound doctrine. The Army's strength is measured in the heart of its people and their ability to adapt. The gear is a means to an end, defending nation and sovereignty. They have the tools. Now they must prove they can use them. The world is watching,